made it, guys. Car's here, we're all set up in the pits, and we're about to start a practice day. This is like the unofficial Kazama practice day. Now, something really interesting is they've changed the layout just like what they did at Sugo. We're not allowed to use the ripple strips as the zone anymore. And the main reason for that is they've installed these brand new TV screens, like on the side walls of the circuit there. I don't know if you can see like that black thing there. And what they're saying is that if we course out in any way or drop a tire, that the rocks may flick onto the TV screen and it's gonna be tens of thousands of dollars to repair, and they're gonna charge us, the driver, if we do that. So if you course out, just shut it down right away, because you do not want to throttle out and flick rocks on those screens, because it's gonna be expensive. Personally, I don't mind the rule change. I think staying within the track is fine. I know a lot of drivers, though, liked using the ripple strip because you could kind of feel it and it was like easy to know you were in the zone when you were on it, which I agree with, but it is what it is. I'm still here to have fun and drive. That's what we're doing.
It's time to go out for the first laps with the new motor. I'm excited to see how this thing feels and how much more pep it is and how much more torque it has. We'll come in after 2 laps. Tanaka-san's going to check the logs and we should be good. But we've got a lot of things that I want to focus on to make sure we get the line really dialed. So let's go out and have some fun.
すごい今乗りやすいよすごい
First little teething issue, we've had a little hole develop in a little silicone bung that just blocks off one of the OEM factory water ports on the head. So we've fixed that, filled the coolant back up because as we were coming in from the pits, all the coolant came out of the car. Hopefully everything's okay, I hope. We're all really happy with how the cars performed during practice. We had that little issue with the coolant that we came in for. We fixed that. Car's been great since then. We've got our final figured out, tire pressures figured out, suspension, damper settings all figured out. I'm feeling really good. We're excited for tomorrow for the official practice day where we can dial things in a little bit more. But I think it's safe to say we've officially shaped down the new engine. Drivetrain feels incredible. I'm really excited. Oh my gosh. Also, we have 2 new team members. Keiji-san from Ion, where we go for the dyno. He's helping out. We've obviously got Daiki still, but we've also got Mano. And his nickname is Chaddy Boy. Chaddy Boy. Both of those guys have competed themselves, been around the competition kind of, environment for many, many years. Keiji-san's experience, as I said, his shop builds some of the most insane cars. He looked after the Subaru WRC program and all that stuff back in the day. So he knows what he's doing. And just literally having him already, the difference from just how he runs the team is incredible. And I'm really, really excited because I'm able to take my hands off all of that and just focus on being the driver. It costs a lot of money to do that and have those kinds of people, but it is so worth it. So I think it was just worth taking the hit, and I think next year we're probably going to get them back for sure, because just literally in the first few 30 minutes of him being here, I already was like, yeah, no, we need this forever. And don't worry, we still got Emma. このウォッシャー3つ欲しい。ヘッドウォッシャー。
こいつをこのままオフセットすればいいんだ。こことここに。
We're all hanging back a little bit because we noticed that my power steering delete pulley, this little custom made part that we have here, that replaces where the pulley would be if we had a power steering pump. And we noticed that it was a little bent. So we're just trying to realign it with some washers and space it out. Next year, my plan is to change to an electric water pump so we can delete that whole setup and just have a simple belt that goes around the main harmonic balancer and an alternator, and that's it. We don't have to worry about having that crazy tensioner and everything like that. So it'll make things a little simpler, and it'll be good too because we'll be able to actually control the speed of the pump and stuff with the Link PDM and the ECU together. So it'll be really cool. But for the most part, we've had a really successful shakedown for the new engine. Just that little silicone kind of nipple thing that split in half, that was probably just damaged because during all the machine work and stuff it got bumped or something or knocked. It's not a big deal, super simple stuff. So I'm really happy. Everything today couldn't go on any better. Massive thank you to each and every one of you. Also, everyone that keeps going and buying the FD support pack, thank you so much. Once again, pre-order window closes in less than 2 weeks. Don't miss out on ordering it because it's a collectibles item. We only make these for pre-order and then we don't sell the pack ever again. And every year it's different. So thank you again to everyone who's grabbing that. Link is down in the description. And it was really cool to see a lot of you guys talk about the grip book and stuff and just like that whole motivational thing. So I'm gonna actually try and go to the gym tonight. Turns out there's an Anytime Fitness near our hotel. So I'm gonna go there, do a bit of running. And then tomorrow we got the official practice day, which will be in the next video.
It's the official practice day, so we're going to go out there and dial in what we worked on yesterday at the Kazuma practice day. And then from there, it's just relax, making sure everything's good on the car, checking over everything as much as we can to make sure we can get bus qualified. Pray in the comments for me, guys. I'm going to need them. All right, let's go out and drive. Wow, it's gripped up. Oh, wow. Definitely not the way I wanted to end today's practice with 2 bad laps. I couldn't put a single lap together. My head is pounding. I have like a massive splitting headache. So I'm taking some medicine for it right now. Hopefully we don't have any issues tomorrow. I think I just got a bit of heat stroke earlier in the day sitting in the car. We haven't been able to get my cool suit working. So I think that really affected me, but it definitely, I need to definitely make sure I don't go out and try to drive this thing when I have a splitting headache. It's not fun. It's weird, I know, but anyway.
down the hatch. While the guys are getting all the maintenance done on the car for tomorrow, I figured let's go through the pits and have a look at some of the cars and the carnage. Jake's got a long night. He hit the wall really hard. I think he'll be able to make it though. I think he's got access to all the right parts. He's definitely getting his proper Okayama experience, that's for sure. A few other cars, little love hits and taps and stuff like that. FDJ2 had some big crashes as well. Everyone else in the good ride pit looks good. Mal, he's a little sore. Everyone's getting the maintenance done. I love these new BMW chassis, man. I don't know, like, I'm torn. I've been really thinking recently about potentially retiring the S15 and building something that I might be a little bit more comfortable in, seeing that most of my seat time is in a longer wheelbase car. I've been playing with the idea of building an E36 out here, an E46, or maybe one of those newer BMW chassis. Or maybe we just go and build a Toyota chassis like one of those new Corollas or GR86s or Supras in the 90s. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Itsuki Fukada's car. Of course, Jay-Z. And then probably the two biggest teams are here, up at the end here. Team Cusco, Anin-san, and Dr. Rubber. Of course, Jay-Z powered as well. What's interesting about this car though is it's an S chassis and he made his own aero because he liked the Datsun. So he did the whole Datsun Z front end on this thing. Super cool. Looks good. See, this is what I was kind of thinking it. The Corolla does look pretty cool and the wheelbase isn't as short as you think it is. It's crazy how October's only just started and the sun pretty much goes down and it's pitch black by 6 o'clock. The sun's pretty much almost set. I mean, it doesn't really look like it because the camera's compensating for it, but there's no sun in the sky. It's over the horizon there. Anyways, I think we're gonna wrap things up here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going into tomorrow hoping and praying that we're gonna do okay. I've gotta make sure I get a good night's sleep and all that type of stuff, and I'm gonna bring some painkillers with me tomorrow just in case I get a headache and stuff like that again. With that, I think I'm gonna leave today here.
The next day.
Got a few minutes to head out on the track. We've got only an hour of practice this morning, so it's time to get suited up. I'm feeling good today. Let's go out there and do everything we can. I feel like we did some really solid practice laps, safe, conservative, in the zones where we wanted to. Now we just got to go out and do a nice, calm lap. Calm, not max angle, not crazy, just calm and do what we need to do. Let's go do it.
でしょうか。さあスタートです。カーナンバー11サム・ルーカス選手スタート。オーストラリアからのエントリー。ティームサミットウィズビーフォワード S15 シルビア。さあ元気な走りどう見られるかサム・ルーカス。さあどうだ1ゾーンは乗り込みちょっとどうだこれも脱輪か。さあアグレッシブに来る着地がどうか。さあ2ゾーンの繰り返しそして外側にさあどうだアングルをつけながら3ゾーン。
おお壁スレスレ。
ボールは綺麗に入っていきました。さあ最後振り返しアングルをついてるビッグリップ。さあ
行きますよ。
スコアが72ポイント。ここまでのトップスコアが出ています。72ポイントとここまでのトップスコアアングル28、いいスコアが入っています。
パープルですね。
I would have been a 78 if I didn't go over those lines. So they're really strict once again with the whole line rule, and we're a little over the line on zone 1, so there's -3 there for 1 off there, and then Nosu. Yeah, I think that was his NOS bottle. and then on the outer clip, one tire a little bit on the ripple strip. So I need to be really careful there. It felt like I was super far away from him, so I kind of dove in a bit. But yeah, next time I'll be careful. If I didn't go over the line on those 2 spots, we would have been like 78, 80 points. So we're there. It was a really good first run. I'm super happy with that. Super calm, collected. It didn't feel like I made any crazy corrections. It was really good. And the base right now we're in first place, so we're looking good. Everyone's scoring a lot of 60s, high 60s and stuff. So we do the same run again, but stay within the zone. We're good, and that's what I'll aim to do. We don't need to go for P1 in qualifying. We just want to get in there. You know what I mean? Because then that's when mistakes will happen if I try to full send. Now, if this was like an 80-point run, I'd know I'd be safe, and then I'd try and do it, right? But yeah, man, qualifying is an art. Like learning to do that perfect Tunsaw lap, that first single lap. That's a good line.
追い詰められてるんでね。
ということですね。はい。さあスタートカーナンバー11、1本目は72ポイント。サム・ルーカス、ティームサミットウィズビーフォワード S15 シルビア。さあこれもどうだ早めの振り出しからさあどうだ外側これは2脱か1脱かさあタッチアウトを少しずれたかさあここからどうだ外側ウォールはどうだウォールにヒットちょっと外側飛ばしていったところですがさあ
How bad did it look on camera? It felt pretty hard.
gotten the rear end back together like it's brand new. Well, kind of. You definitely tell something hit, but the collapsible rear end did its job. I actually took out the hoop here, which we're allowed to do in the rules because this car factory didn't come with a rear bash bar like inside the bumper. So we don't have to run a bumper or a bash bar. So what I did is I took the hoop out on this side because I was expecting at some point to find the wall. I'm glad we did because the collapsible rear end and all the fiberglass just went in and took it like a champ. We got away with that with pretty much minimal damage, just fiberglass parts and stuff. So worked out really well in the end. All things considered, I think we did really well this weekend. The car performed incredibly, nothing wrong with that. I just need to work a little bit more on myself, level up a bit. We did some really good laps in practice, definitely. I just need to learn how to keep doing the same lap. What I want to work on more is like consistency and learning how to like memorize my movements to repeat that, like repetition. So I'll work on that. Otherwise, wasn't really nervous or anything like that. I was in really good moods behind the seat. I think it's just experience, seat time, and just leveling up me. That's it. Otherwise, great weekend. We didn't really wreck the car too much. We'll be starting next year off pretty. This guy, on the other hand, all smiles.
Yeah, with a wrecked car.
It'll be fine. You can line it out.
I don't know, man. We both looked at that strut top.
It's okay. Do well this weekend for me, man.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
All right.
Good driving, by the way.
Thank you.
Very impressive.
Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one when we're back in Tokyo, but I'm just going to do my role now as a non-qualified 33 driver. I think I'm going to change my team name to 33. I'm going to do my role now, which is go and help all the FDJ2 guys that are right now tandeming, help where I can, and help out anyone else that needs some help. See you in the next one, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget about grit. You got to make sure that you've got that perseverance to reach your goals.